YouTube. So this is funny. I don't know why I'm making this video. I think this is a point that I want to talk about, and um, I ain't got nobody at the house to talk to about it, so I'm gonna talk to YouTube. So I was thinking about the movie Queen and Slim, right? So Queen and Slim, um, really good movie. Now don't take nothing that I'm about to say out of context to make you not want to go see the movie. Don't don't not go see the movie. It's a really, really good movie. I would actually go see it again if somebody else is paying for it. That's what I say when the movie's good. Like, I don't mind paying for it once, but if it's good enough, if somebody, I know wanted to go see it and they was willing to pay for it, I'd roll with them or whatever, right? But this is what I want to talk about. Queen and Slim is an excellent example of how female toxicity is not addressed and it's celebrated and turned into love stories. Okay? So, what I mean by that, let me explain. What I mean by that is when you have, we all know the traits and, that men have, these toxic traits, toxic masculinity. You could talk about all the different things we do to just stop it. Toxic, right? Look at all over Facebook, look at all over Instagram, and you'll always see these memes about men and toxicity and, how we do this, that, and the third, right? But what's always funny to me, and I jokingly talk to my female friends about it, is how the toxicity in females is not addressed, and it's often celebrated or made, the jokes are made about it. So I think I was talking to Tay recently, and I brought up this meme. I can't remember exactly how, don't quote me exactly on how the meme goes, but you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention it. It's like a meme that says where it's like it says something from a female perspective, and it's basically saying, I got like 3 or 4 different personalities. Basically, I got mental health issues, and you need to love me. Basically like, I got all these problems and you should love me. You should just love me. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's funny, you know what I mean? You'll look in the comment section and all the sisters will be talking about like, yes, girl, I be flipping and switching and popping and whatever. And a real man go put up with it. A real man go do this, that, and the third. So essentially what you're saying is you have some issues that you need to work out that you're not working out. And a real man will put up with those issues. Meanwhile, whatever issues men have, whatever. All right, anyway. So to talk about the movie, I'm gonna say spoiler alert. I never made any one of these videos before talking about movies or music or anything like that. So bear with me first time. I'm not gonna even spend a long time really digging into the movie. I'm kind of talking about the storyline a little bit, and basically, this movie, if it was a real life story, none of this shit wouldn't happen if basically this sister had a rough day, and the way that she decides to deal with her rough day is to go on a dating website that she's on and waste some guy's time, right? So the dude likes her. He really likes her. He spent some time getting himself together to really try to spit game and try and talk to the sister. And the only reason she even went out with him, the only reason she even goes out with him is because she had a rough day and she was bored and didn't want to go home. So she's gonna go out to dinner with some guy that she has no interest in for no other reason than she's bored. Wow. All right. Okay. That's all right, whatever. I could see you, maybe hanging out with one of your homeboys or homegirls that where you ain't got a lot to do and you want to kill some time. But to actually put forth the energy to go out with someone who has expressed a desire and interest in you is a trait of someone kind of taking advantage of using someone. But when it comes to women, we don't talk about that because it's like, yes, girl, let him pay for your food, let him take you out, like, but why? But in her defense, she only ordered a salad, so whatever. So throughout the rest of the movie, and just different scenes, and anybody who's seen the movie, they'll know what I'm talking about. Like throughout the rest of the movie, it's pretty much her kind of imposing her will on him about things that he doesn't want to do. Like he wants to call his family, and in defense of the movie and the storyline, some of the stuff she was saying, yeah, I got it. It makes a little sense. Like you're on the run, you might not want to call your family, but for this man, family is very important, and he wants to reach out to his family. Let's not even get to the point that they wouldn't even been on the run if she'd have just sat her ass down in the car and shut the hell up. Okay, now women, before y'all give me nasty comments in my comment section, and my friends that follow me on Facebook, where I'm probably gonna post this link here. I'm not saying women ain't supposed to have a voice, but I can tell you, as a military veteran and someone who's done riot control training while I was in the military, and I've been in other situations where I have to try to get control of a very rowdy situation. It's very hard for a person in authority, especially a person who's already got an issue with the people that he's tasked with being in authority with, to deal with a chaotic situation when there's multiple people trying to talk to him at one time. Now, I am no defense to defending the crooked police officer. I'm not defending crooked police officers across the country, but I can say that you can't escalate a situation by causing a bunch of chaos, because when people in authority are trying to, whether positively or negatively, trying to address a situation, and it's a lot of different voices coming at them from a lot of different directions. I think I recently saw a video where I think some police, for whatever, I don't know if it was in North Carolina, where it was at, but some police got called to like a barber shop in a mall. And they came in, and I think they said the call or the report they got that there was like somebody with guns or something inside this barber shop. So they ran up in there and they made everybody start getting on the floor. And they got everybody on the floor, and they trying to figure out what's going on. And it's this one dude, I guess the guy who was actually recording, he just would not shut the fuck up. Pardon my language. He would not shut up. Man, it's wrong. I know my rights. I ain't got to lay down. I ain't got to do this, and the third. And don't get me wrong, right? I'm very aware of the situation in our country where police brutality and abuse of power and all that stuff right there. But let me tell you something. You have to know when to fight your battles. All right, you can't 5 or 6, 7, 8 people yelling at people in authority when they trying to figure out what's going on or do whatever. You're just not gonna win that battle. You know what I'm saying? You come out better just kind of complying with the situation and addressing it later at the police station or at the courthouse or wherever. You know what I mean? But anyway, not to get sidetracked. That's not what I'm here about. Let's talk about Queen and stuff. So when he's dealing with the cop in the back, she feel like she need to get out and flex her lawyer muscles. Lady, if you don't just sit your ass down in this car and just, if you a lawyer, just kind of listen to what's going on, take notes, take your phone out from inside the car, video the situation that's going on so you can help me later if dude try to take me to court or try to do whatever, you can be a witness and you can help me out. But no, she needs to get out and she needs to let them know that we don't have to deal with this. So then she gets shot. And this is what's funny to me too. The rest of the movie, throughout the course of the movie, it's the fastest I've ever seen dash cam footage released or whatever to the public. But the dash cam footage eventually gets released throughout the course of the movie. You can kind of see it playing in different places while they're on the run. It's like, if y'all can see the dash cam footage, y'all can see them people ain't did shit wrong. So why y'all, why you even still chasing us? Just call us and tell us to come on in. Like, we go work it out. We see the footage. We see y'all ain't doing nothing wrong. But nah, for some reason, this lawyer decides to tell this brother, hey, yo, get that gun. We got to go. What we going for? You got dash cam footage. The man shot you. He was yelling at me. Got me on my knees. Ain't shit in my trunk. Ain't nothing in my car. I'm not drunk. I don't have no drugs. But you know what? This sister say we need to go on the run, so I guess we going on the run. Then the man spent the rest of the movie. The man want to listen to his gospel. She don't want to hear the man gospel. She turned the man radio off. She basically just pretty much throughout the course of the movie, even at the end, she's like, I ain't letting your hand go ever. He like, well, shit. I guess that mean we about to die. We gonna die. I'm fucking with you. Spoiler alert! Don't watch this if you haven't seen the movie because I'm talking about the movie. But yeah, it was just funny to me because I really felt like it wasn't for me. The movie was a great movie. I'm gonna say that again. It was a great movie in the sense of I was entertained. I enjoyed sitting there. I didn't fall asleep. I wasn't bored. Just the right amount of action. Nice little love scene. Got to see some boobies. You know, it was a good movie. But I'm just laughing about the storyline a little bit because it fits into something that I personally see in society a lot, right? So, you know, so basically what I'm saying is in the sense of their relationship, in my opinion, it wasn't so much of a relationship to me where they started to really like she started to let her guard down and he let his guard down and then they learned a lot about each other. It really kind of seemed like she kind of started recognizing a little bit that she was being a bit of an asshole and she kind of stopped being so much of an asshole. I mean, he liked her from the very beginning, so he never really stopped liking her. But, you know, she just never really, in my opinion, really listened to nothing the man had to say. And he was a smart dude. He's a little shy, but he was a smart dude. He told us, sister, we don't need to jump out this motherfucking window because we kind of high up. What she do? Jump out the window and fuck herself up. You know what, hard head ass? The man just told you we too high. Can we figure out another way to get out? You know? So, anyway, back to the base of what I'm saying. Female toxicity. You guys have your traits as well. You guys have your bullshit as well. And it's just funny to me that it was a movie that was a quote unquote love story. It was just basically about a toxic ass sister kind of imposing her will on this man and making this man become one of America's most wanted and going on the run, all because she had a bad day. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, go see the movie. It actually is a good movie. Storyline was a little funny, but the movie in itself was really good, and I think you'll enjoy. So